buying one more sticker. Oh, okay. Well, I can throw it in, man. That'd be awesome. Do you even like wasabi? Okay. Okay, now, g'day. Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. I'm up. Okay, so now I got to do a couple things. The problem sending mail abroad is that there are no flights. There are no flights. Yeah, man. It's a major pop chat. Hello, Facebook. Facebook. There's no Facebook here. Hello. Oh, Garage Recluse. Wait a sec. Hello, YouTube. You're not Facebook. Yudi Vital. Hey, hello. Uh, Garage Recluse, matey. A real supporter is someone who follows the team when they lose consistently. You know what I'm saying? And my other team, my actual NRL team, is the Bulldogs. Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Joe 90 Roll 2003. So I'm all about teams that lose are on Facebook. I'm on Facebook? Wait a sec. Perhaps Instagram is through Facebook? Hacho, I'm a Japan car collector in Brazil. Yudi Vital, hello. What cars do you have, Yudi? What cars? Tell me about your cars, mate. King's initial G. Oh, that's cool. Hello on Instagram. And Yudi Vital, YouTube. Anyway, the Broncos. Oh, Colin, mate. Colin on Instagram likes the Broncos. I mean, you know, I lived in Brisbane for a long time, but yeah, nah. New South Wales, man. James, g'day, James. Am I a big Warriors fan? No, not really. I mean, I'm a fan of the Warriors when they lose to the Bulldogs. Clifford from Trinidad, g'day. How's it going there? How are things there, man? I was looking at Google Maps to that part of the world, at all the various island nations, and it looks like a great place to visit. I would love to spend some time in those islands. I can't even think of the names at the moment, but yeah, Trinidad, Tobago, Jamaica, Saint, many islands there. Anyway, Charles, g'day, Charles. Hope you're well, man. What's up, Dan? You all doing well over there during this lockdown? I'm doing okay. I'm trying to do extra work, you know, while I can. Streetcar culture. Hey, Jason. Oh yeah. So let me just say on Face, did you live around Bankstown back in the day? No. I'll Bill. The story. Sorry. Wow. There's too many things happening. Jason, just a minute. This is terrible. Streetcar culture. Just a minute. The Bulldogs are more important. Um, I lived in Holsworthy. Um, in Sydney, but my mum had two brothers. One loved the St George, not St George Illawarra. I forget the name. St George Dragons, but there was another name. And the other brother liked the Bulldogs, and so my sister and I got sort of latched onto one each, if you know what I mean. So absolutely, ever since I was 4 years old, ever since I can remember, just it's always been one team only, and that's the Bulldogs. Do I follow cricket? I do when it's on, man. What's your favorite Mazda road pacer? Okay, streetcar culture. I got to talk about streetcar culture on Facebook. Very important. But I will say my favorite Mazda. I like a bunch of Mazdas, and I really do. It's a beautiful car, really beautiful. And then the older stuff. I mean, yeah, I love seeing a show. I love seeing a nice RX-3. I love an RX-4, and the RX-4, like it's called Luce in Japan. Is it, what was it, 626? Yeah, I love the styling, really unique. Anyway, yeah. So I love Mazda, plenty of Mazdas. Road Pacer is not. I mean, I love the Road Pacer for a very different reason. You know what I mean? It's not a practical car, but that's not at all why I like it. I like it because it's bizarre, and it's a Holden, of course. The connection, the Holden connection. Yuri, wow, you've got some cars, mate. That's amazing. How often do you get tetanus shots? Not enough. I haven't been seeing enough rust, to be honest. Now, I want to talk about not Japanese car culture. On there's actually quite a few pages on Facebook that I don't I don't like because it's always, as some people have said, toxic and full of hate. And I want to talk about Sad Machines for the entire show because it's one of the best Instagram pages, and I'm having to go, man. Hope you're well. Facebook pages, there can be so much hate and opinions and unreasonable ideas and thoughts. And one example of that is it's a page I love, Aussie Cars Overseas. And there's lots of Holdens from not, yeah, and there's lots of Holdens and Fords from Australia that people are repairing, maintaining, doing up, and they have to use what parts they have available. And also there's a different cultural aspect, so that when they do up their cars, it totally looks different to how an Australian would do it, for example. And there's so much hate, like, oh, that looks stupid. And the thing that really gets me about that is they're going to be the owner of the car. If the owner of that car who loves that Holden or that Ford goes onto that page, they're stoked that their car was featured. I'm totally ranting. That their car was featured, and then all these opinions from people. That's stupid. Why did the owner do that? Like, they got no parts and they're just putting together cars as best they can, Jose Mas. And it makes me so sad. And then from that experience, when I post a picture of a car that's, odd, if the owner who is stoked that I posted a picture of their car sees hate, I feel bad. Anyway, so I thank you for listening, everyone. Thank you. And that's why I would like you to vote for me for president. No. And so I feel strongly about this a lot. So I'm ignoring everyone. I feel strongly about that. So anyway, there's a page on Facebook, Streetcar Culture. It's so friendly and where's my scroll bar? So Jason, so Jason from Streetcar Culture on Facebook is running a page. It's so cool. Great cars, friendly, supportive comments, intelligent people. So I'm a big fan of Streetcar Culture on Facebook. That's what I wanted to say. I feel better about that now. Everyone, what do you think? I know I'm overreacting, but I'm in between the cars and the owners and people who want fodder from the internet, who think it's just a photo, but it belongs to someone. It's someone's pride and joy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, can I get a hell yeah? Different from an Australian modification, so it's not jacked up on 22. Yeah. And Simmons, man. Do we need Simmons in our life? Really? I mean, geez. I love an American turns a Pontiac Jet into a Holden Ute. Oh, yeah, I like... Well, yeah, that's awesome, of course. Elvis of Stance Nation posted a pretty good opinion like that a while ago about the Abflug. Yeah, there's a fair lady. I did, like, it was at a 32 with the Abflug kit on it. Yeah, and it's wild. But I mean, I sort of dig it. But also, yeah, I know the owner. I met the owner. He was happy and excited when I walked around his car shooting video. And then you got people on the other end, mindless people who think they're looking at pictures out of nowhere, hate on it. It's someone's pride and joy. Anyway, that's why I love the Toyota Prius. Now look, yeah, I'm not saying you have to like it. I'm just saying if you don't, back off. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to like it. Man, I've come in with fire straight up. This coffee, what's in this coffee? Garage request, nah, not overreacting, brother. Thank you. People need to live and let live. Yeah. Can I ask why Australia likes putting 20 inches on RX3s all the time? Sad Machines, man, that's a good call. And I disown that because I've been living in Japan for 20 years, man. I've only been seeing small wheels and they're all scraping on the ground. So why does Australia do that? That's a fine question. That is a fire. I don't even know. It happened while I was away, you know? Everyone, what's up? Clifford, we got the Commodore Kingswood Valiant and Belmont in Trinidad many years ago. Yeah, sometimes I see, maybe you or someone else, sorry, I forget the name at the moment, but someone sent a little short video clip of a HJ, a white HJ from there, so that was very, very cool. 20, yeah, Sua Fang, huh? How do you pronounce that? SOUA underscore Fang. How do you pronounce that, man? But yeah, it's just, and also in Australia, in before the large diameter Simmons thing, in Australia, the blower, cutting a hole in the bonnet, you know. I mean, it's a personal taste. So I need to say I don't hate whatever, but just I'll focus on what I do like, which is why I mention streetcar culture on Facebook, because I saw some beautiful cars in there, which I love to love on. Felt Fab, g'day. It just evolved that way. Sad Machines. Oh yeah, look man, sorry, Felt Fab. Everyone on Instagram, Felt Fab. He's got a sweet bunch of cars, and I still got to do that bloody familiar video. Apologies. Started with 17s in the early 2000s, which were very expensive bragging rights and could allow the fitment of big brakes. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, okay. Well, in that regard, there was actually a practical reason. So, you know, but of course it evolved, and you know, and that's exactly why you got Takayari exhaust pipes on Japanese Shakotan and Kaido races. So, yeah. It all evolves, and yeah, fair enough. Joe 90, only seen one Holden Ute in London, very rare in the UK. Speaking of a Australian car in the UK, I saw Motive Video. There was an R33, which I think's a Japanese car. But anyway, it was in Australia for some time, and they took it over to England. Took it over to England to do some events and stuff like that. So that was. Did you watch the Motive Video? Do I have any die casts or model kits? I have zero time to make model kits, but I would be lying if I said I can't see six, probably 20 to 30 kits right over there. And there's like 3 Mad Max Interceptors unbuilt. There's a few Initial D related, like there's probably, yeah, I've got a couple of dozen models up there. Yeah, so actually, any questions, you can drop your questions, but if there's no questions, I'm going to just rant again. I haven't been able to spend much time building model cars and also watching YouTube, but when I do watch YouTube, I tend to watch Mighty Car Mods, Benny's Custom Works. Also, I've been watching Built by Jeff. He's doing a Alfa Romeo with a Ferrari engine. And there's another couple that escape me at the moment. And also on my battery. Oh, gee. Yeah, so I would like to know, what other automotive YouTube channels do you watch? Edwin, yeah, man, Mad Max. I saw Fury Road the other day. So good. So good. So yeah, please tell me, what YouTube channels do you watch? What videos do you watch? What builds do you follow? I tend to watch the Australian stuff because I can relate to the cars, relate to the people, relate to the sense of humor. Yeah. Any Japanese web links for RX-30? I assume you mean RX-3 parts. Petrolicious? Yeah, for sure. Bees for Build. I've heard of that one, thank you. Juice Box for You is a great Irish channel. Oh, yeah. I've heard of that one too. I should check that out. Of course, and also the 2 fellas doing the mini build, which the name oddly escapes me at the second, but that's really weird. What is my current Wasabi car? Just to say, oh my God, I'm going back. Parts. And I always get questions for parts straight up. You got to hit up Yahoo Auction. That's just, everyone, you know, and I've talked about this a few times before, but people don't want to deal with people face to face, strangers, unless they're a shop. Shops exist to make money, so they want customers. But everyday Joe, does not want to meet you or deal with you or haggle. So they put their parts on Bad Obsession. That's it. Thank you. They put their parts on Yahoo Auction. So for those, who strip cars like for a job, put every little thing. I just picked up a ZZR bonnet Gemini for, I bought one and it was like the same sort of place, the Yahoo Auction. So check that out, Yahoo Auction. And then also, there's a place, an American fella runs it. He lives in the same island as me, a bit further south. I'll get to the questions in a sec. He is Etsuryu, Etsuryu, Etsuryu. EP Importers, is that it? I get the name. He's an American fella. He's across all of the auctions to hook you up. Project Binky, yeah, perhaps, yeah, okay. And he's got stock. He's got a bunch of stock as well. So he's got all sorts of rare parts as well. So Google that. Yahoo Auction or Etsuryu. Etsu. Etsuryu. Saved a fortune on my Toyota Blade Master. I don't know what that is. Taillight from Yahoo Auction. New dealer price was 300. Wreckers wanted 250 plus GST 500. $90 $90 New Zealand ship from Yahoo. Yahoo Auction. Get your parts Yahoo Auction. And then there's the scarcity of parts because so many just don't exist. Like in Japan. I mean, I show old Japanese cars from morning till night. 24/7. Is that in the vernacular of the youth? But the reality is I never see any day to day. Day to day, I never see them. Mind you, last night from this window, I saw an amazing C210. Was parked across the road, slammed, SSR Mark 3s, amazing. Yeah. I can't deal with people who wants to buy a car but chop them up to make weird for another day. Yeah, well, you don't have to like it, That's exactly what I'm saying. Cletus McFarland, I've been watching, bits and pieces of his video. And again, it relates to, I sort of like the Australian people because I can relate to the humor and the angle and just the, you know what I mean? It's more of a smooth transition into my eyeballs. But Cletus McFarland, he's got like Dream Factory or something. I've been watching a bit of that for sure. A little bit. Baiyi. Zen Market, I'm not familiar with Sad Machines. Baiyi. Yeah, but I mean, I live in Japan. Like, why would I have to deal with a third party? Yeah. So some people ask, Daniel, how do I get parts from Yahoo Auction? I'm like, mate, I live in Japan. Like, how would I know? How would I know how to export a car from Japan? I live here. How would I know? Anyway, Zip Ties. Oh, what is it? Zip Ties and Bias Plies is a funny guy. Oh, okay, cool. Your house is on a highway. Everyone thinks to come to my house and ask, would they like to sell? Well, see, yeah, you would understand what it's like because when I rock up to people's houses, excuse me, even can I take photos of your car? Some people really, most people don't really like it yet. How is the assembly of the Celica 1:8? I mean, I've put up 2 videos and that's exactly where I'm at. I've got many boxes and parts. Hi, g'day. Walter, g'day. How's it going in America, man? Which city are you in, Walter? Let me know. Oh, Robert Johnson in New York. Yeah, but the 1:8 Toyota Celica, I mean, I'll just continue putting that up very, very slowly. And I do hope you all enjoy it. It's going to be amazing when it's done, for sure. I've spent thousands on Yahoo Auction Japan over the years. For my C110, just bought some rear seats for my Y30 Gloria wagon most recently. You just can't get those parts in New Zealand. That's interesting. You can't get them in New Zealand. Vice Grip Garage sounds interesting. When are you going to a Boss or Zoku car bike show? Man, for the foreseeable future, I'm afraid there's no events, man. Everything's cancelled. It's April. I should have been to half a dozen events. Just evaporated. Sadness. It'll happen eventually. It's going to happen. You know, we'll just got to wait and see. Flying Sheep Rally. That's a cool name. I like that. Hi Daniel. I watch Hubnut, Car Throttle, and Harry's Garage here in the UK. Car Throttle, as in they've got the social media website Car Throttle. I haven't been on that for a while. How is the social? I'd like to know. Flying Sheep Rally. Do you engage on the website too, or just watch the video content? Please let me know. Yeah, streetcar culture, man. The car shows, yeah, for sure. So that's why I'm in front of you now, yapping. Lever Lance. Good morning from NZ. Taking a break from my RA20 project to come say hi. G'day, thanks Lee. Hey Lee, do you post updates, pictures of your car, of your build, resto, to social media? You know, tell me what your Instagram handle is, you know, so we can all have a look. B Shedding, Hoovy's Garage, Sam Crack sounds funny, and Tavarish. Sam Crack and Tavarish. Is that one channel? That sounds pretty cool. Love what you do. Thank you, Rick Sanchez. Thank you so much. I'm watching from Newcastle. Oh yeah, cool man. VinWiki Stories is also an internet channel. Thank you. Vice Grip Garage, I think, yeah. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. Vice Grip Garage. Ugh. Oh, so a little bit more news about the R33 GTR 4-door Ortec 40th anniversary car that I'm going to see. We've locked in a date, so it's going to be 25th or 26th. It's going to be 26th of April, so I'm going to head down to Kumamoto. Watch and engage. Good to see you're well. 1 a.m. Yeah, man. The UK. I know I got to get up earlier to hit UK and Europe, of course. Yeah, because I want to talk to Bumpay.net. Does anyone know Bumpay? I'm sure you do. Do you know? Do you follow Bumpay.net? He's been going at it for absolutely a decade or two. Yeah. Morning. Hi from. Hey, g'day. 67 Tomcat. G'day. Hope you're well. Ben, morning from Australia, Melbourne. Love the car content. One of my favorites. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. 10 a.m. in Melbourne. Man, I wish I could visit Australia. I mean, seriously. And, so now usually, did I finish about the Ortec? So I think I might even get to drive an R33 GTR next weekend. That's pretty cool. In New York, every show is cancelled too. Yeah. I'm watching from Newcastle. I meant interesting. Okay. Oh, autocorrect. You misspelled autocorrect. What are the magazines in your collection exactly? Car Graphic, man. Got to have Car Graphic up there. That's the main one. And the reason I did that is because I always love the ads. Butaquets. Night Donkey, yeah. Follow, yeah. So, art. Bumpay.net is doing lots of interesting stuff. There you go, a little Mazda Familia. I love the old artwork. Sorry, you can't see. Ken Mary. Oh, wow, I can't show that to Instagram and YouTube. Anyway, so I just love the old adverts, but also there's road tests and car show coverage, cadet, Europe, Japanese stuff. Always, and every now and then there's an Australian car, which I get a big thrill out of. And the adverts are interesting. Yeah, so mostly Car Graphic. I get some Australian ones as well, very infrequently. Oh, also G-Works. G-Works is a good streetcar magazine. Yeah. First I'll show YouTube. See that Corona? I did a video of that one. Instagram, I did a video of that one as well. Do you know that one? SR powered Corona. I was in my own little world just then. Interest other than cars? Yeah, I like Japanese castles. I used to visit all of the Japanese castles. I went to like 80 to 70, 80. I made a website. The website's still up. Japanese Castle Explorer. I mean, that served as a vehicle for me to learn how to make websites. So it was two interests coming together. Ohio, hello. Ohio. Carlo Enrico Medina, hello. Good morning. Can you buy those online? Oh, Clifford. Sorry, man. I wasn't sure what you're referring to. Can you buy the magazines online? I got them all from Yahoo Auction Japan. Yahoo Auction Japan. Uh, for G Works magazine, you'd probably want to hit up Amazon Japan. Oh, Sad Machines. These are from like 1967, and it's a bit, I don't have every issue, but 1967, 68, 69, all the way up to 82. My battery's going to die soon. 1982. Up the blues. Thank you, thank you. Ezra, g'day. So yeah, a bunch of magazines, and the idea, I've got a scanner. This is a big A3 scanner. I was going to scan them and put all that information into my videos, but just the logistics, it sort of fell apart there. Favorite Origin player, man. Like I haven't really. It's hard to follow sports up to date from another country. You know what I'm saying? Hakuska works. I mean, like my favorite players from yesteryear. You know what I mean? I'm drawing a blank, man. That's all I can say. AU Falcon. When I will say about the AU Falcon, that's one car, and there's a bunch of cars that are uniquely styled and initially shunned when they're released, which I kind of like. And whether I like them because they're appealing, or most often I like them because there's some boldness with the design. And I think they've taken a risk there. But those cars in the future are the ones that, we tend to think, oh, that was an amazingly designed looking car. So I'm interested. I'm sure that hello, good morning. Tiger? Dade? Someone in my family has stirred, and they won't tell me who they are. What sort of madhouse is this, you know what I'm saying? AU, yeah, so the AU Falcon, I feel that it will be appreciated in the future, to be honest. And also, there's like a Toyota Veroza. It's got like a JZ engine in it. Some people have drifted it. I feel as well that's going to be a car that people are going to appreciate. I like that one. He's a cash sync. Yeah, man. Yeah, magazines for sure. Was it hard? Was it hard for me to learn Japanese when I came to Japan? Well, yeah, but I haven't. I really haven't studied. I sort of learnt it from being here, and absorbing it, which is far easier for me to learn that way. I'm a bad student. Oh, okay, wait a sec. There's a few things. How are you feeling about the new Z concept? Love from Z. Okay, now let me tell you how on the ball. Ohayou gozaimasu. Let me tell you how on the ball I am. There's a new Z concept? What? Is there? I don't follow the news. I don't follow... I'm in my own world, man. I got to check out the new concept. But with this type of thing, I've seen a trend. We all have seen trends where they show renderings. And it's just some hobbyist, someone who's learning, someone who's using, artistic software. Hey, Gred, what time is it? What time is it where you live, man? It's just people, hobbyists, enthusiasts. It's not official people, right? So I try to spend as little time as possible looking at renderings. But the Z concept, is it legit? I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Ford Maverick, the same as the Nissan Patrol. Certainly was in Australia, but both of those cars are non-existent in Japan, man. Like, I've seen a couple. Send pick later Brock Holland dealer team Ford Patrol. Okay, interesting. It's been a while since I catch you live. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I wish I was at a car show, man. I just restored an AU SR Falcon. Love them because everyone thought they were ugly, as I'm no gem. It made me love the ugly duckling. Yeah, man. It's on my channel. Okay, so Jason Griffo has a video of an AU Falcon to check out. I mean, I can't do that at the second, of course. But that's cool. Nissan Ute, XF Ute, yeah. The build quality of American cars is horrendous. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. But, American car is great. American car are great, no. I mean, it just depends. When I see like European cars from the 70s, sporty British cars from the 70s, the interiors look like they were like handmade from someone just out of high school or in high. Yeah, I'm not gonna hate on it. Well, did I miss a comment? Have you seen one of those JDM Honda badged Land Rover Discoveries? No. But I did see a Honda badged Isuzu Bighorn, aka Holden Jackaroo, with a Honda badge on it in Japan. That was amazing. Have I ever thought about doing Wasabi motorcycles? No. Carlo Enrico Medina. I have no interest in motorbikes. And if I did a video, what do I say? Here is a motorbike. I can't feel enthusiasm, so I can't make that video. I can make a video, but I won't enjoy making the video, and no one's going to enjoy watching the video. So that's pretty harsh, but that's just real. I think it's real. Yuri Vital, I don't know why, but I always need to approve your comment. I don't care if you swear. I think swear words don't exist. We think they exist. We think swear words exist. They're just a combination of letters. And if I say shut or feck, I didn't swear. But it's like the same feeling. People are just nonsense. I hate motorbike too. I don't hate motorbike. I don't hate motorbike. I just like what I like. There's no hate. It's very thing. Yeah, man, sorry, yeah, okay. Hi, I still remember when you commented on my channel over 2 years ago. Sorry, man. I still enjoy. I'll have to check out your channel again, man. Like, I have very little time. I was speaking just earlier. Like, I watch a few channels. And I do some searches every now and then. And I do find interest in people's builds, definitely. I want to do it more. But just time to kill? So rare. Lotus Europas common. I mean, are Lotus Europas common anywhere? Really common? Having said that, there definitely is a relatively large group of enthusiasts for Lotuses for sure. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Holden Suzuki Ute. What's that? Holden? I mean, but tell me what Holden. Tell me what Suzuki. I'd like to know. Ryan, S12 Sylvia. Man. Oh, wait a minute. S12 Sylvia, RA65 Celica, or AE85, your opinion? If I were to choose one, well, that's really tough. That's really tough. Because I would automatically like all of those because all of those are rare in Japan. Gee. The Celica, maybe. Maybe the Celica. Maybe the Celica, RA65 Celica. Atago, your 1337, your channel inspires me to move to Japan and own a car there. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Just don't settle here. Don't settle down here. It's an awesome place to live enjoy and experience. It's amazing, it's safe, it's awesome, it's interesting. But when you get into the daily grind of life, man, you know the nail that sticks up, it gets hammered down, man. It's been a Roger Albans. It's been a while since I've done a Japanese castle video. Facts, because I sit over there and make videos, man, car videos. I was in a Datsun. I was in this Datsun 108 that you liked. Oh yeah, cool, cool. Yeah, nice. Where in Australia did you grow up? I grew up in Liverpool. Oh, okay. Jason Griffo, man. For the first 5 years of my life, Holsworthy in Sydney, then about a year in Wagga Wagga, less than a year in Canberra, then 2 years in Papua New Guinea, then grade 5 until 28, I lived in Brisbane. Go the Blues. So yeah, most of my life in Brisbane. And then Japan for another 20 years. Woo! Land Rover. Oh, Holden drove a Suzuki Sierra. Okay. I'm with you. Jimny, Suzuki Jimny. Jimny, yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Regards from Portugal. Hello, JP Simos Marquis. I saw a couple of Europers on my road trip to Japan, but far, in a way, the most common classic cars was the original Mini. Yeah, for sure. Stock Silvia's left in Japan, man. Nah. Like, yeah, I mean, I still see him. I still see undrifted. Matsuo-san, ohayo gozaimasu. Mada iru? Ohayo. I still, sashiburi ne. Genki? Henji shite kure. Yeah, I still see stock Silvias. There's a S15 down the road. They're asking a lot of money for it, but it's silver, stock wheels. So every now and then, man, and but never an S12. Like they're like unicorns. S13. I might see an S13 every now and then. S14 also, but probably less. S15, I'm seeing a couple of original ones. Genki, yokata. Yeah. Sadly, I have to go. Yeah, thank you very much, Mike Bailey. Thank you. I think I got to go. My battery is going to die very, very shortly. This is a fact. My battery's going to die, people. Wombat Racing, g'day. Army kid. Yeah, Dad was in the army. Troy? Like the vandalized one. The vandalized one, what was that, an S13? Yeah. Hello from Russia. Hello. I need to say, Zorasuike. Crown pick fueta. Huh? Fueta is 打ったってこと勝ったってことちょっと日本語わかりません。増えたアップでしょ勝ったでしょ松尾さん、教えてください。First gen Honda Crossroad, Landy Discovery, the Google substituting the memory. Good call. So like, why do kids need to 勝ったいいね。年式は松尾さん、年式は教えて。Yeah, Google substituting your memory. Like, why do we need to memorize useless facts now? Anyway, the destroyed one. Yeah, that was sad. The Q. Yeah, S13. Yep. After watching all these years, I really hope that one day in the not distant you're able to build a classic car. Man, Troy Fankel, thank you. Yeah, me too. It's a goal. It's a definite goal for me to get a car, something that I'm able to sustain, maintain. Like one of the things I want is a car that I can get parts for. So I am thinking about it. So, yeah, for sure. Plug-in or EV cars on the rise in Japan, definitely, man. Of course, and also there's a Honda. Is it hydrogen? Honda, I forget, but there's definitely, yeah, alternate stuff. I saw a motorcopper in Sweden and almost fell off my bike. Very cool. What would you say is the rarest car you've ever seen in person? I mean, the rarest car I've seen in person. I'm really bad at like trawling through my memory to pick things that I like is hard for me. Seeing stuff like when I'm visually stimulated by something, you know what I mean. If you put the cars that are the rare cars that I have seen in front of me, I could say, ah, that one, that one, that one. But to access the memory, I'm useless, man. My brain is fried. But I mean, and here's another question: rare when they were built, like they made one or two, or rare now because they crushed them all? And my go-to is always the HQ Statesman, the Isuzu HQ Statesman. But another rare car, man. Wait a sec. Can I Google WasabiCars unicorn? Control T YouTube and WasabiCars and unicorn because they're going to come up for me. My phone posts stuff that I don't write. Okay. WasabiCars and unicorn. By the way, did anyone check out my latest video? I mean, it's not a WasabiCars car, not at all. Wasabi, but I liked the video. It was fun to make. WasabiCars unicorn. I really enjoyed making the video as well. So, did I press enter? Rare cars. Okay, so we've got a S201 WRX. That was very... My phone could die soon. That was rare. Some cars are rare because they just don't exist anymore. So, rare, like built rare, from the beginning rare. Nothing. Where's rare? Unicorn. Oh, damn. Sorry, man. I got nothing for you. I can't access my brain just at the sec, man. Dato's an addict. That was easy for me to say. Thank you, man. Thank you for thanking me. If you've